I'm back in the kitchen. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Ooh, It's breakfast time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Oh. Hey, y'all. I'm back in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. So, my shoulders are covered. So, put on my clean apron that I washed last night in the laundry. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Yeah. I'm back in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. Gotta moisturize the lips, y'all, though. We know that. And if you need to moisturize your lips, now is the time. Now is the time. Yeah. Oh. And my eyes are up here, people. Yes, they are. All right. So y'all know, we always talk about it. And if you're new to this, not true to this, let me tell you, we have a theory here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show that everything tastes better in a Rick Younger Show mug. Look at that. He's like, where might I get a Rick Younger Show mug and other Rick Younger Show memorabilia and or merchandise? Go to cafepress.com/Rick Younger Show. If I need to check my link tree and make sure that I have a link to the Rick Younger Show store. We got mugs, aprons, t-shirts, thongs, babies, bibs, onesies, doggy sweaters, hoodies. Oh, ooh, that good coffee. Oh my goodness, coffee gasm. That wonderful feeling of coffee going down your throat and into your soul. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm rocking to the beat, and I am fresh, y'all. I believe I saw Tanya come into the kitchen. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Yeah, Ricky, a little raspy. I got my morning voice. The best part of waking up is vultures in your cap. Yeah. Hallelujah. Bing bong dong, dick the bum ba dong, ding dong dong, dick the bum ba dong, ding dong dong, dick the dong ba dong, eat dong dong, dick the dong ba dong. I think I want to rap. Okay, it's just doing a medley of Johnny Jones scat like things to get the party started. So yes, today is Tuesday. It's alternate side of the street parking day, and to me, MC means move the car. That's right, I gotta move the car. But I decided to get creative with breakfast this morning. I know, yes, that's right. Y'all saying, what's for breakfast, Ricky? What's for breakfast? What? What's for breakfast, Ricky? What's for breakfast? What? I decided to make a very unique and original frittata. You're like, Ricky, tell me more about this frittata you speak of. Well, see, my children, the other night I made them a meal from, I have this food box called Every Plate. Every Plate, similar to like a Blue Apron where you get the ingredients and you have a recipe and you make a meal based on that. So the other night, the meal was this meatloaf meal. And I think we've had this discussion before about how kids, cheesy Tex-Mex beef meatloaves. So it's like little individual meatloaves with potatoes and green peppers. So a meal where an adult is like, yeah, this is nice. And I figure it's like a burger. Y'all eat burgers, but something about a burger not coming from a fast food chain that throws kids off. They're like, wait a minute, this is higher quality beef than I'm used to. Get this out of my face. So they wound up not eating their meatloaves. I ate Rory's meatloaf for lunch yesterday. So today, I'm going to use Lolo's meatloaf to make a frittata. I think I'm going to call it a cheeseburger frittata. Because look, I got the meatloaf, the loaf of meat, already right here, all cut up. I got mushrooms, I got onions. We got the cheese, the making the cheeseburger. And I'm also gonna put the potatoes and green peppers in there. So, and of course, we're gonna make it a frittata, so it's gonna lay on some eggs. So I think this will be quite a fun experiment. I figure it can't go wrong. It's a whole bunch of things that are delicious. It's gonna taste good. Question is, what's it gonna look like? And it's probably best that it's a frittata because once I cut up that meatloaf, that loaf of meat, it was like, man, that's I don't know, that might be too thick for making an omelet with. Might not be able to flip it. You know, so anyway, so that's what we're gonna have today. So said I wanna get breakfast started. I got to get breakfast started. Said I want to get I got to get what? Boom. And stretch my back. Stretch my back. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's go ahead. Start the pan. We're gonna start it with a drizzle. We're gonna drizzle with avocado oil. And get things in there. Get it going. Say we start with getting these taters, peppers, and then we're gonna add the beef. I think the beef needs to, potatoes. Let's go with the potatoes and green peppers first and add the onions with that. It's gonna take a second. I'll just turn on the pan. So, let's take our time. Take our time. Go. Go. Let's do it. Go. Take your time. Go. Let's do it. Go. Excuse me. You know you got to slow down. You've been moving too hard, and that's a fact. Go. Take the time to let the wow. Take the time to let the smile. Go, baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Go. Let's do it. It's one of my favorite pastas though. Let's do it. Because just in case y'all wasn't sure, should we do it? Let's do it. Go. Let's do it. Go. Let's do it. I think we should do it. Let's do it. Go. Let's do it. Same thing that guys be thinking in their head every time they go out with a woman. Let's do it. Go. Let's do it. Baby, we can do it. Take the time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time. Okay, so I'm gonna let this pan heat up, and I will know that it's getting warmer when I hear some sizzling going on. I feel a riot coming on. So I guess what I will do in the meantime and in between time. In the meantime, I keep on loving. Said I keep on loving you. Oh, until these days are no more that keep us separated, I will love you. In the meantime, I'll keep on loving. In the meantime, I'll keep on loving you. Said I'm gonna keep on loving. Remembering so well the day that I met you. You took me in your arms and caused dreams to come true. From the fear of what could be, you came and rescued me. Lord, I pray today songs, some of course by CC. I need to get that into the rotation so Lolo hears it. Because Lolo, I play my music, and just leave it at that. Don't talk about it too much, just play it. Then next thing I know, she's singing along. Because I reintroduced her to a song that I used to sing to my kids when they were babies and they would cry. I would sing Smokey Robinson, Baby, Baby, Don't Cry. Let him walk on out if he wants to. He really doesn't deserve you. And love is okay, so don't be blue, cause snowman and love is mine is what it has to be. Yeah. So baby, straighten up and fly right. It's no catastrophe. Yeah. Do go boom bam boom. Baby, baby, don't cry. Baby, baby, here's why. Love is here, standing by. Love is here, standing by. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so I just introduced that to her, just played it, and told her the story about, yeah, I used to sing this to you and Rory when y'all were babies and y'all would cry. And most of the time, y'all would stop crying. Like, who's this man? And the sounds coming from him. What is this called? This daddy? You're daddy, right? What is this called that you're doing right now? You open your mouth, and sounds are coming out, and it's melodious. My daddy can do something that's melodious. Yes, that's called singing, baby. And so I played that, and then the next thing I know, I go pick her up from school, and she's singing it. It doesn't take long for her. It's like I introduce her to a song, and then like she'll start singing it on her own. So then I play it some more. So I was like, man, you know what? I would love for her to sing "For Always" by CeCe Winans from DeBaby and the CeCe early days. DeBaby and the CeCe. All right, so I'm adding the meatloaf. For those who are just tuning in, I am making what I'm going to call a cheeseburger frittata. Now, the meatloaf has some cheese on it. But I'm going to also add cheddar. So it's actually going to be a 2 cheese. See, look at all that meat. And I'm going to make a frittata because that's too much meat to flip. You know, too much meat to flip. That's what she said. That's what he said. He said. I said. He said. He said. The next question is, because I didn't even think about it. I haven't even added spinach. Spinach, yay or nay? Bring back the days, yay and nay, when we could plainly see the way. That's what we're going for, the spinach. When it was up to us to choose whether to win or lose. Bring back the times when we could see what it was we were to be. Caught in the midst of complexity, we search for yay and nay. I remember when life was so simple. Parents were like, do we so right. It's like sometimes you have songs that you like when you were younger, and you listen to the words later. You're like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that song anymore. I'm not one of those people that always assumes that the old days were good old days. I feel one of the things we're finding out about the good old days here lately is that it wasn't that things didn't happen. It's just that it was hidden. So it's like, you know, now things are hard to hide because everybody got a camera with a phone on it. So I'm like, I'm not going to just assume that back in the old days, none of these bad things happened that's happening now. So, you know, so I remember when life was so simple. Life was probably never as simple as we make it sound back in the good old days. I mean, you know, we had to leave the bed because we didn't have electricity. That's what happened in the dark. A lot of things happened in the dark before there was electricity. So yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. So let me show y'all. Look at that, y'all. This is going to be nice. Like I said, this is all an idea of my own. I came up with the cheeseburger frittata. Hey, I mean, I don't know if you've ever gone someplace that has a cheeseburger frittata. This is my first time doing it. I mean, have y'all, anybody? Are we experiencing history? Are we creating something that's all our own? Also, people who are new, I'm open to requests. If you got requests, let it be known then. Let it be known then. Yesterday we got on a David Ruffin tear. You know, so just to give you an example, sometimes it might be, Hall and Oates. It goes all. I mean, sometimes it could be Tears for Fears. Sometimes it could be anything. Because I'm gonna try my best. If you put in a request, I'm gonna try my best to give you what you're looking for. If I can't give you what you're looking for, I'll try to give you a song by the artist you request. And if not, somebody done said Duran Duran. Yeah, Duran Duran. You saw me standing by the wall, corner of Main Street, and the lights are flashing on your windowsill. Oh, you're an Englishman, so you're looking for the well. And you know just what it takes and where to go. Boom. Don't say a prayer for me now. Save it till the morning after. No, don't say a prayer for me now. Save it till the morning after. Say a prayer 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 till the morning after. The reflex in down. Brother in that time. Oh, you gone too far this time. But I'm dancing on the danger line. I tell you, somebody's been moving around with my chances on the downtime. So why don't you do that? And try not to lose it. By time, don't lose it. The reflex. The reflex. The reflex. The reflex. What a game is hiding over guts. The reflex. Yeah. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river running through the dusty land. And when she dances, well, she does the best she can. Oh, Rio, 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 on the Rio Grande. Yeah, drawn. Didn't you to a kill? You to a kill from one of the James Bond movies. Who are you? What's your name? My name is Bond. James Bond. Who are you? What's your name? first started our band, we did a lot of, we did Prince time, we did Temptations, we did Tears for Fears, Police, we did King of Pain. There's a little black dot, there's a little black dot on the sun today. Boom, boom, boom. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black guy caught in a high tree top. There's a flagpole rack and the wind won't stop. I have stood here before inside the pouring rain with the world running circles all around my brain. I guess I always thought that you would end this pain, but it's my destiny to be the king of pain. Black to there's a little black dot on the sun today. That's my soul up there. It's the same old thing as yesterday. That's my soul up there. All right, going to add the innards and honors back, innards and honors on the frittata. Frittata. Spread it around. Makes a big difference how you spread it around. Let's get the spinach in there early. Then we can add the other things. I'm feeling good about the possibilities with this. See, this is the kind of stuff that dreams are made of. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. All right, y'all. This is coming together. Come together right now. In my pan. He come on top. He come holy roller. He got juice to eyeball. He come rolling roller. He got and down to the knee. Got the big look at that big hit disease. Look at that. The final part is adding the cheese. Of course, making sure that you can get it out the pan in one piece. But that's the final part. But right now, we are going to add the cheese. I said cheeses. Add the cheeses. With me cheese, oh with me cheese, stay with me cheese. Here we go. Here we go. We walk, baby, and dip in my and do it. In order to please you. Just a little bit more, just to make sure I got all the areas covered cheese-wise. But I'm feeling good about what we got going on here. And I feel confident that we will be able to get it onto a plate in one piece. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. honestly, that is like probably the most popular Eurythmics song. But there was another song that they put out a few years later. Wasn't as popular, but I love what Annie Lennox was doing vocally. He said, "No one has ever felt like this. My heart is overrun with bliss. There must be an angel playing with my heart. Yeah, I walk into an empty room. Suddenly my heart goes boom. There's an orchestra of angels playing with my heart. Yeah. All right, now look at that. That is what's going on. And you see it's already sliding in the pan. So I think we are going to be successful in our pan to plate transfer because it's already staying together. It's like, let's stay together. That's what the frittata said. Let's stay together. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Cause you make me feel so right. Look at that, y'all. Cheeseburger frittata. Yeah. Now, if you're into sauces, I would imagine you could do a ketchup mayonnaise thing on top of that. Because, people like ketchup on there, Wouldn't that look pretty? Put a little ketchup mayonnaise on there. Because it's a burger. I'm proud of myself. Sometimes you gotta be proud of yourself just in case other people aren't. Hopefully y'all are proud of me as well. I think it's worthy of pride. I still really love you. Love is stronger than pride. Whoop. I still really love you. You saw Andy Summers this year? Was he performing or you just saw him on the street? That's one of the things about living around here is like you be seeing people just on the street. Like Dr. Ruth lives in my neighborhood. Why, yes. And I've been told that my food doesn't only look good, it actually tastes good. Anyone who's ever had the omelets for themselves, they're like, man, I just thought you had pretty looking food that tasted like garbage. But no, it does not taste like garbage. It is, and I'm talking about people who can cook. I know people that be cooking for families and large parties. They're like, man, breakfast is that's my jam. As far as I make a quality dinner. Don't get me wrong, but I really thrive on making breakfasts because I let my creative juices flow. Because like to come up with the idea, you know what? I'm gonna make a frittata out of this meatloaf that my kids didn't eat. That's another thing, y'all. I think sometimes we force kids to eat. If the kid is not hungry, I don't think it's cruelty to not force your kid to eat if they don't want to eat. It's your job to provide the opportunity for eating. But if they really don't want to eat, then if in general you feed them on a regular basis, they're probably just not hungry enough to eat at that time. So I say all that to say, the fact that these kids didn't eat this meatloaf that night, because my son tore up the potatoes. I'm like, potatoes is food. It's not like he hasn't eaten, he just don't want the meatloaf. I get it, meatloaf is not exciting to kids. And guess what I was thinking the whole time? Man, my lunch gonna be so good tomorrow. And I've had periods of time when my kids eat like pigs. And so I'm like, you know what? He got plenty of food. He got plenty of food in him. He'll be all right. I had to call my mother when I get off here. That's right. I sent my mother the voicemail. She know I be cooking breakfast. So anyway, it is cleanup time. In case y'all wondering what's happening right now. Cleanup for anybody who's new. During cleanup, though, this is what we do during cleanup. If you got any requests, now is the time. Let it be known. Let it be known. Ooh. Yeah, cooking is a joy for me. I'm like, You know, I guess I should say that that's what my hobby is, because I've been trying to find a hobby and nothing has stuck yet. I was like, found my guitar, pulled that out, and I'm like, I'm gonna take guitar lessons. So far, that hasn't happened. I said maybe I'll do photography. I haven't purchased a camera yet, but I do like to cook, and I've been doing that. And I'm like, oh man, that's my hobby. All this time I was looking for a hobby, and here it is, staring me smack dab in the face and feeding me. So thank you guys for helping me to find my hobby, cooking. All right. So yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Man, last night I had a Bruce Cost ginger ale made with fresh ginger, passion fruit with turmeric. Oh my goodness, that was so tasty. I'm not being sponsored by anyone, so anything that I say that I like, I'm saying it because I like it. I'm not being forced to share anything with you to tell you that I like it just because somebody's paying me to eat it. Yeah, this is why it's called the Low Budget Morning Show. Nobody sponsors me. Sponsor my damn self. That's why we don't have overhead camera views and things of that nature. It's just me coming to you, showing you. It's like there's stuff going on in the pan. That's why I bring it over to you, because I'm like, y'all can't look in while I'm actually doing it. But yeah, so I say all that to say, if I tell you that something is nice or I like something, it's because I really like it. So yes. So also, like the fact that I showed you my every plates, yes, those get delivered on Mondays. And I'm telling you, when you factor in the cost of groceries and everything like that, it's like it actually is a good use of your money to have, a certain number of set meal possibilities. And guess what? You don't have to do everything that's on the recipe. So like, hey, say you want to use you don't want to use some tomatoes, and now you got extra tomatoes, extra potatoes, onions, all of that. So, once again, it's not a paid sponsorship, just telling you what I like. All right, so let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast of mine. Lady, love me one last time, say you love me. Can't wait to dig into that, y'all. And I gotta move my car in 15 minutes, so that means I'm gonna probably have to put it in the microwave to sit until I move the car and come back. But then it's gonna be delicious. The flavors will have sealed in. All right, so get ready to get on out of here. Y'all know how we do. Yes, right, we've been doing it for a while. Back in the day we started and we kept it going. That's right, we've been speaking positive things into our lives. Saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So for example, my positive affirmation is, I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I got to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do and make it happen. For those of you who don't know, I just won Best Pilot for my show, Rick Younger Presents The Rick Younger Show, starring Rick Younger as Rick Younger at the NYC Web Fest. See, I've been talking about it, award-winning. That's right. So yes, I want to thank y'all for coming in, though, and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today, and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and/or preserves, mayonnaise and/or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love, bop, ba-da-da, bop, do-do-do-do. Spread love, the truth is now the skies are sad. Love could open any door, oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. Also, y'all, feel free to share me with your friends and or your enemies. Because, a lot of times, even though I won Best Pilot, it's always that thing you go and you have meetings with people that say, well, how many followers do you have? I'm like, I don't know. I'm a grown-ass man. I've seen people follow me. I duck. I'm like, I'm about to be set up. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So, help me, so I can feed these kids. So anyway, thank y'all. And you can find me at Rick Younger on Twitter, X, whatever they call it now, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.com/Rick Younger, Facebook.com/Rick Younger page, CafePress.com/Rick Younger Show for wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia. That's right. or or Google me. I'm the first 6 to 12 pages of Rick Younger on Google. Linktree/Rick Younger, all of that. So anyway, people, it's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around, but before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky, 'cause only he can save my life, and only he can hear my cry. I want to thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say amen. Oh, Father, 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 I say amen. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all later, and I'm out.